Hi, my name is Dr. Robert Bray, and I'm going to spend some time just talking with you today about dealing with that fear of missing out. I understand now that's called Fomo, and that it's a real thing. Well, it's a real thing forever, because we're human beings, and as human beings, we need to be part of what's going on in our community, what's going on in our life, and that that process of being part of other people's lives, other people's events, makes us feel really good. And it makes us feel good even when our life's not so great, because now we're getting caught up in what's happening in other people's lives and what's happening in other events. And we don't have to pay attention to our own. So that's one of the purposes of it, is it takes us away from the stuff that we don't want to deal with. But even beyond that, there's a normal kind of thing of wanting to be part of a family, wanting to be part of a community. Oh, my neighbors are having a party and I didn't get invited. You got left out, right? Or there's something going to happen on the reality TV that you're watching, and you're not going to be there to see it. You're only going to hear about it later, and you're going to feel left out about it, and you feel like you weren't part of it. It wasn't real. It's the same thing like going to a ball game, and suddenly you find yourself off to the bathroom when that play happens that everybody's going to rant and rave about for the next 10 years. Well, you can watch the review, you can see it again and again, but it's not like being part of it. And that's what we all want to do, is be part of it. So what happens when we start feeling like, oh, I'm not part of this, or I've been left out of that? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good in your body. And you know that those are feelings that are going to get in your way of actually being able to relate to people the way you want. So you think about those feelings. So I say to you, you don't want to miss this video. It's important. Well, that doesn't mean anything to you if you don't think what I have to say is of value and you don't think it's something that you want to be part of. But trust me, it is, because it's a way to change how you feel in the moment. So just think about the last time you felt left out, or the last time you felt bad about the fact that you missed something on a social media or some event, and you felt bad about it. Notice how you feel, and it's a feeling in your body. I'm not asking you what you think about it. I'm asking you what you feel as you suddenly realize you were left out. They didn't invite you, or they didn't encourage you, or they left you out of the possibility of being part of them. And you notice what you feel. It could be just one person who forgot you, who left you out, or it could be a group of friends, it could be a club, it could be a community. But notice what you feel when you come in contact with that idea. They left me out, and I'm alone. Notice how it feels in your body. There's going to be a place that you're going to notice it more than others. Just notice it, rate it 0 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 being no upset at all, and 10 being the worst you're going to have. And sometimes it's worse than other places in our life, and it's worse with some people or some events than with others. But notice what you're feeling. Now that you got that feeling, that's what we want to get rid of, because having that feeling does you no good. So you're going to tap with me, and we're just going to do the standard tapping. Side of hand, under nose, beginning of the eyebrow, under the eye, under the arm, under the collarbone. Index finger, under the collarbone, little finger, under the collarbone. Now, you've seen me tapping before. This is the crisis tapping pattern that we use a lot. There's other things that we do, but this is the one that I show all the time. So tap on the back of your hand between the two small knuckles there. Close your eyes for a moment. Open your eyes. Look down to your left, down to your right. Whirl your eyes in one direction all around. Whirl your eyes the other direction all around. Hum. Mm-hmm. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hum again. And then tap the side of your hand. And then tap nose, beginning the eyebrow, under the eye, under the arm, under the collarbone. Index finger, under the collarbone. Little finger, under the collarbone. Now just notice again what you're feeling. What that feeling has happened in your body. Notice how it's improved, and how you can have these memories, and how you can begin to think about it without the upset. The reality is that there were many times in my life when I felt left out. And some of those times were very lonely and difficult times for me. Tapping, when I think of those things and I start to feel that, changes the feeling. I know those things happened in the past, but right now, I'm just dealing with what's going on with the people I live with, the people that I share with, the people I'm part of the world. And if I feel left out, sometimes it's not because they're intentionally leaving me out. It's just because I'm not there or I'm not connected in the way that I want to be. Tapping helps me think about that, to understand it, and to be able to reach out to people and to be part of the world that I want to be part of. This is just an idea to play with the tapping so that you see how it changes for you and how you can be part of a bigger world, not just something to avoid your feelings, just not something to try to connect yourself with. To do away with this feeling that stops you from thinking, who do I really want to be with? Who am I really? And what's important to me? Keep tapping. If you have thoughts, questions, let me know. Bye-bye.